So Boltagen decides to lead his Magnezone into the Gyarados. If this Magnezone is Scarfed, Splicer's Gyarados is not the best matchup here. It's probably the regular D-Dance set, but Boltagen can also not freely go for the Volt Switch because Splicer has his Diggersby in the back. So he decides to switch out his Azumarill. And predicting actually the Diggersby, which is a great play on Boltagen's part in my opinion. Also because Splicer doesn't really have a switch into Azumarill. There's actually not many switch-ins in the current meta. Because Waterfall and Playrough are actually... they have a great coverage. So he just has to get the play right here. And he actually can cause a lot of trouble. Diggersby should always be scared of the Aqua Jet here. Also, thinking about it, I think Diggersby could actually one-shot this Azumarill, yeah. Oh my god, didn't expect that. So, I know Diggersby's power is very high, but he also has access to huge power. But I think this has to be Scarfed if it one-shots the Azumarill. But that brings in Gengar for free, because he's obviously choice locked, so that's a free substitute. Scizor comes in, and we get to see what kind of set Gengar this is. He could be Will-O-Wisp, but also just sub in 3 attacks, what he seems to be. And that allows Scizor just to U-turn out, but it got hit a lot. So I also think this should be offensive Scizor, just looking at the damage. So most likely Bandit, I'd say. But I think we will figure out later what it is. And that's actually Choice Specs Alakazam, which cripples the Chansey, which is not good at all for Boltagen. Because Choice Specs Chansey doesn't really benefit from the Choice Specs. And removing the major wall for Alakazam and Zapdos could come in handy later. But on the other hand, Boltagen is just free to click a move here, so maybe Stealth Rocks, maybe Toxic or T-Wave. Or just a double into Scizor. Splicer brings out his Diggersby though, and I think he wants to bring out Diggersby as often as he can just do, because it's his main Pokemon to just claim kills. It's so powerful, he just wants to take full advantage of this. Also, Diggersby has access to Fire Punch, which may be bad for the Scizor here, but Boltagen scouts for it, and yeah. Luckily doesn't get burned. And Gliscor has a free move here, basically. So let's see what he wants to go for here. He just U-turns to keep the momentum. So he brings back in Magnezone. So it has to be Scarfed, most likely. Because Gyarados can carry the EQ, and if he's not Scarfed, that would be a pretty awesome bluff, or... yeah. Also, we just confirmed here that he is Scarfed, outspeeding the Gyarados, but he actually made the wrong play, going for the Flash Cannon. Expecting Diggersby to come in. And now Boltagen is actually in a pretty bad spot. has to sack his Chansey most likely here, getting lots of damage without this Eviolite. And he Soft Balls on the Dragon Dance, which is quite an interesting play because I don't know, you're locked into Soft Boiled now and this Gyarados is guaranteed +2. So is this the end? So Boltagen has Gengar, Magnezone, Gliscor, Scizor, and Chansey left. I might think this could be the end of the game. So yeah, this Gyarados is +2. Let's see if Scizor can live one attack. Waterfall comes out, he lives one, goes for an SD. I don't think that's enough, but at this point he doesn't really have a play to go for because I think the Gyarados just wins here. Yeah, Bull Punch does 40, so this should be the game. But let's see. Yeah, Boltagen forfeits here.